Leo, get Triss.
Your time nears its end, witches. Enjoy things while you can.
Wrong! You missed the parry! I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross parry. Always!
Barely 2 days have passed since they found you.
Mm-hmm. I owe my recovery to you. Thank you, Triss.
Remember anything?
Not much. Look below. I know the moves. Pirouette, parry, cut. I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you were important.
Geralt,
Damn you, John Woo.
I need to think.
Time flows slowly at Kaer.
Ha! It worked! Not bad. Take a rest. What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
Wait for the rest. He's alone. The Professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
He's mine!
Vesemir, we got company.
I'm shutting the gates. Geralt, grab a sword off the training forms.
So we finally get to control our character. Just took a little bit, which I don't mind. I know other people will be tearing their hair out, but I don't mind the little intro cutscene and whatnot. So, move the cursor over the sword and left click to equip. I'm not sure who's doing that electrical attack. I presume it's Triss, but I swear it was centered more in the mob before. I'll have to keep an eye out. So, left click on enemy to attack. Hostile characters have red vitality indicators. Friendly characters have green. Yeah, it is centered on Triss. It's a rhythm thing. Oh, I so miss the magic in this game. There you go. Very easy first
How
sight.
do you feel?
Fine.
Anyone know who the intruders are?
Ordinary bandits would never attack Kaer.
That we know, Marigold. You could try some of your famous magic.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other possible passages to the upper courtyard.
Over the shoulder OTS mode, move using WS, A, and D. Rotate the camera by moving your mouse. Press and hold shift to unlock and fully move the cursor. Switch to other camera modes by pressing F1. Okay, I think... yeah, it's WS and D. But I swore I moved using the cursor before. I have no idea. Just having a look around here. You only get to spend a little time here in Kaer Morhen, or Kaer Morhen. It's just kind of like a tutorial area of the game, and that's it.
Hurry, Geralt.
What's happening?
They're trying to break down the gate!
They won't get anywhere without a battering ram.
Shit! What is that?
A frightener. One mean beast.
Savola. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
Aren't they all?
They're coming up here. Get ready.
There's more! They're entering the upper courtyard!
The one in glasses is the professor. Murder for hire. I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Professor, you know the way. Get to it.
First time I played through it, kind of missed that detail
The
of him just
professor
kicking the
wanted
thing.
Murdania, Temeria, and Kedwin. A real maggot. I don't recognize the sorcerer.
Marigold, I'm interested in whether you can disarm Savola. The rest is witch's work.
I'll try.
They're coming.
The Frightener is very dangerous, but it's vulnerable to loud noises.
The bell's in the upper courtyard.
Exactly. Scoia'tael, Lambert, you'll help me stop the Frightener and the bandits. Leo, stay behind us. Geralt, you open the gate to the upper courtyard. When we're there, Triss can stop Savola and his pet, while we prepare to deal with the Professor and the unknown mage.
I'll figure something out.
Let's do this. Bleed them a bit down here before withdrawing. Geralt, follow the wall and break through to the tower where there's a passage to the upper courtyard.
Alone?
They're just bandits, though one might be infamous. You must open the gate. We'll be waiting. Good luck, Wolf.
Yeah, Geralt will be fine. Follow the minimap marker to find the quest objective. You have to click on the map icon or press the M key to view a map of your current location. And we see the fight. And Frightener's still down there, just like standing. Very nice of it. Chain attacks kill enemies more efficiently. You have to click only when the cursor changes to a flaming sword. Chaining attacks require precise timing. Clicking too soon will disrupt the attack, and clicking too late will restart the attack sequence. Oh. I'm not used to the extra flare.
I'll make you squeal.
Coup de grace. I don't know how to say that. Coup de grace? Yeah, coup de grace. You just stun your opponent, left click to finish them off. Attacks can cause critical effects like stun, bleeding, or pain. And believe me, it is a pain when Geralt gets pain. Because he just stands there like an idiot. Like a right gone bean, and just suffers like a motherfucker. Hopefully later on games did away with that. Though I do hear that 3, you can jump in it. And if you jump, like remember in the intro movie, how Geralt jumped from a 2-story building? That's into death in 3. Which is awfully irritating.
Mess with me and die.
Uh-huh. You know, it's very nice of them to, you know, like, even though they both were, you know, trying to kill me. Okay, Geralt's just going to town there. Even though they're both trying to kill me, only one of them even bothered to engage me at a time, really. Huh. You know, it's utterly a bitch for me to see right now. I'm, out of the norm for me, I'm actually recording during the day. Have been for the last bit, because my sleep schedule's changed. I'm trying to be awake during the day rather than solely at night. And it's just hard to see the screen when it's anywhere not bright. And I don't want to alter the brightness settings of the game because, you know, that's just an issue for me. Then it might end up too bright for ye. Okay, he managed to hurt me, but despite the fact he's got a giant fucking mace, he like tickled me spine. Did a little else than that. I've been waiting for way too long to get back to this game series. way too long. I started this game back in 2015, finished it sometime in 2016, or maybe I finished in 2015 as well. I don't remember, but I finished it sometime then, and then due to the issue with importing it over to Witcher 2, I never did it, never continued, and only now in 2017, on the 27th of June 2017, am I getting back to this. Taking a while, took a bit. That's what I'm trying to say. Use fast style to defeat agile opponents. Switch to this style by left clicking the cat icon or pressing X. Yeah, basically there's there's two types of melee enemies in the game as far as I know when it comes to humans. There's ones that prefer strong style, the big bulky guys, and then the smaller guys prefer quick style. There's another style called party style or group style. I can't remember. And that hits all of them but doesn't do great damage because it's an AoE attack. Also, I don't remember stunning enemies nearly as much. Who knows? Maybe it was an issue with the Mac port. Who knows? Active pause. Use active pause to switch between combat styles.
I'll make you screw.
And I inflicted pain on the guy. Oh, good for that. Good for him. Wait. Oh yeah, they're actually gradually pulling back as they fight. Though for whatever reason, one of the Witchers is facing, to the left rather than and basically putting his back to the enemies for some reason, and like fighting, not to thin air. And Triss is there. That's cool. I never knew they did that. I never noticed. This is right by Castletown. Right by Keep. Yeah, that wasn't the brightest of ideas. To follow him up the crumbling masonry.
Follow me, back to Savola.
Also, if you use the wrong style on the wrong enemy, I think they'll just dodge and parry you a lot. Like if you use it quick style, the fast style on a burly enemy, like I did earlier, they will parry you. Well, if you use a quick style on this fast enemy, they seem to, at least that guy did the same. Though I think you can still get some attacks through at the very least. It's not nearly as effective. Next, remember as a site. Come on, engage the guy. Oh, that's weird. Come on. I think I actually got timing right for that one. Keep moving. Just keep. Strong style. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, you. I was going to say something there. I don't remember what now. Also, you can dodge roll. I did that without even realizing I could. Okay, yeah, you double tap the directional keys. Okay. Just 3 of them. That's it. Okay. Yeah, they're not exactly a threat. Like, even if Geralt has just, like, reappeared, and with no memory, he's still more than a match. Actually, as a side thing, the last Witcher book ends with Geralt being, a bit of a spoiler here, So if you don't want to hear it, cover your ears for a moment. Pop back in when I reopen them. When I go back to the game. 3, 2, 1. Spoiler time. Geralt is dead. He seemingly dies from. He tries to end a pogrom. He's with his friends at a tavern. A pogrom starting. He tries to scare the peasants off. They kill him. He gets one of the peasants get a lucky jab in at Geralt with the pitchfork or something, and kills him. I can't remember exactly the details, but he tries to stop a pogrom and dies for it. And they put him in a boat and send him off into as a burial kind of thing. And he now just turns up out of the blue here. 5 years later or however long later. Though I remember hearing that the writer of the Witcher stuff doesn't consider these canon in the slightest, which is unsurprising. He actually doesn't like the game series in the slightest. I was reading an interview, it was like an article on the interview. Apparently according to what I read, at least allegedly, according to what's read, because plenty of places have lied before, I really should have double checked. He thinks that the games have cost him sales, and that people bought the games because of the books, not the other way around. Though he had nothing to back that up. He was just asserting it. And they also had a commentary from the Metro dev, who has a very different opinion of it. He actually quite loves the adaptions. He's a much more positive opinion of the adaptions of his books. And whatnot. And he just comes off as a cooler guy out of the two. Actually, something I remember hearing before was that the Metro dev, I'm not sure how true this is, Metro author, not Metro dev, sorry. It's the two authors of the original material you hear talking. Like the author of the Metro books and the author of the Witcher books. No developers involved. Sorry, I was slipping the tongue. But the Metro author, and I made it slip again. Oh yes, he's apparently hosted people, like say if someone made a fanfic of the Metro stuff, or like a fan story of the Metro universe, say people surviving in the London underground, and it's set within the same universe kind of thing. He apparently advertised that on his main page or something. That's what I remember on his website. I remember hearing that. Sadly, his website's in Russian, so I can't confirm whether it's true or not. Hell, I can't even confirm if it's actually his page. But yeah, it's an interesting idea at the very least. Certainly, encouraging fan work. It's nice, better than other people. Or I can't think of any examples. I'm just thinking of just people generally being cunts. So anyway, back to actually playing the game. Beautiful. Click the wench to open the gate. Yeah. Ooh, come on, Geralt. Thank you. Christ. It's like a spider crossed with a praying mantis. You're getting the repair build, Triss.
Damn it, Geralt. It's a miracle you're alive.
Hey, it was your idea.
Told me about the stairs.
Lambert and Eskel were supposed to fix them yesterday.
We're not masons.
No matter. The professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep.
Face the truth, Witchers. They're here to rob you.
Triss, child, we have nothing of value. Some good steel, snow fox pelts.
I mean the laboratory and you know it. Someone wants your famed mutagens.
You're jumping to conclusions.
Triss may be right. We need to find out what they want.
One thing at a time.
Anyone concerned about the ball lightning?
Our backs on a strong mage leading a frightener.
And you can't let the bandits in the lab.
Right as usual, Triss. Geralt, you've dealt with mages. Find out what this one wants. Leo will guide you.
Just reconnaissance, or?
No one will be sorry if some of them lose their heads. You'll manage, Wolf. Just remember Leo's with you.
I can handle this.
We'll see what's happening inside and be back.
Take these potions just in case. Drink the Thunderbolt now and keep Swallow for when you need healing. I'll be able to tell you how they work. We'll make sure no one else gets inside. Triss, stay with us in case Savola has any new ideas.
Inventory. To access items, open the inventory by left-clicking on the statue icon or by pressing I. Right-click the Thunderbolt icon, Thunderbolt potion to use it. Drag and drop potions into quick slots to create shortcuts in the main screen, providing quicker access to potions. I'm just puzzled by the weird ball lightning in front of Triss's face, because I don't remember that at all. So, yes, we've got a ton of journal entries. I won't be reading these. Characters. Lambert. The young witcher I met at Kaer is sure has a biting tongue. He's rude, especially to Triss Marigold, who he addresses by her last name. The calm and reasonable witcher from Kaer is my peer. Wonder how he got that disfiguring scar. Really, they all have some really popping veins. Ugh. Wonder if it's just a witcher thing. Leo is the youngest of the Kaer residents. He's not a full witcher, though he's completed his training. He was not subjected to mutation. Leo comes across as a hothead whelp, but he's also kind-hearted and good. Yeah, the witchers undergo a ton of training and mutation. They also have particular mushrooms spiced into their food, which are stimulants. I remember there's a character in the books, she's in Witcher 3, Ciri. I'm probably mispronouncing the name, it's Ciri. Triss has an issue with the Witcher's giving her the stimulants because it'll affect her bust. You know, the size of her rack. No, that is her reasoning. Seriously, go check. The sorceresses are actually really creepy in the books. Like, they see Ciri swimming. Like, Ciri's in Yennefer's care. Was it Yennefer? I think it was Yennefer. I know she was in her care at the time, but I wasn't sure was she in Yennefer's care at this particular time. But she was. Yennefer's care, and she's being kind of... she's having a chat with other sorceresses at a spa. And they're all naked, and they're staring at Ciri almost, well, I don't say lustfully, but they're saying, oh, she is nubile as a nymph. Ciri's 14, and they're like checking her out. It's really fucking creepy. Yeah. Professor. One of the leaders of the Salamander attack on Kaer was a man called the Professor, who seemed to be a cunning assassin. The other leader was a mage. Fucking light. Since I'm awake during the day, there's a bit of sun, which is, I know, shocking for Ireland, but it does happen every once in a blue moon. And as such, it's kind of being obnoxious here to actually play, because I'm trying to look at the screen and there's like a light shining in under the base of my monitor. Okay, just stuck some stuff in the way. Hopefully that'll work. Kind of is. Yeah, it's just more obnoxious now, just because, I'm sticking a tall row in front of it. We have anything else? Feck it. I just have to hope the sun blots out or something soon. That's likely to happen, right? Vesemir is the oldest and most experienced Witcher. Probably older than Kaer itself. Possibly older than Kaer itself. He spends each winter in the fortress and sets off on the road when spring comes, just like all the other Witchers. Despite his age, Vesemir is robust and lively. Many youngsters could envy him his health. An excellent fancier. He was the one who taught me swordsmanship. Formula. Thunder. Witchers take this potion before fighting strong, heavy armored opponents. Vibing Thunderbolt causes Witchers to enter into a battle trance. While in this state, Witchers attack more efficiently and cause greater damage, while at the same time neglecting their own defense and becoming an easier target. So they're burlier, but can't dodge or parry. Swallow. There is no bird more beautiful than the swallow, the harbinger of spring. Even the dark mages who developed the formula for the Witcher's potions appreciated the charm of this bird, lending its name to the potion. Start that again. There is no bird more beautiful than the swallow, the harbinger of spring. Even the dark mages who developed the formula for the Witcher's potions appreciated the charm of this bird, lending its name to the potion that accelerates the regeneration of a mutated organism. So we head over here. Dogs are just worked up right now for some reason. Here, give me a sec, I'll go quieten them. Hey folks, and I'm back. Recording locally, recording locally. Let's get back into the game, shall we? Good. I was almost expecting to crash there since I out-tapped out. Slot, save. But that art is nice. Sadly doesn't say how long you've been playing. Spacebar. There we go. Could you stop that, Triss?
What should I expect from the mage?
Hard to say. I know neither him nor his specialty, and I don't like the situation.
Meaning?
Someone powerful, capably disguised helped Savola. Without that, I would have conquered his defenses in the lower courtyard.
Could it have been the mage we saw?
Unlikely. Geralt, please don't challenge him.
We'll see.
Hard to
We'll see.
Okay, we've already seen that. Huh. Sorry, I'm just realizing it. With that comment, realizing something I didn't the first time around. I need weak alcohol for other stuff later on. A bit of a spoiler, but it's relevant. Then again, I don't really need to gather it up now do I? I could put it off to later. But, if I need to drop it, I can drop it. What was the guy I killed here? Maybe his remains have despawned. Regardless, I'll go have a chat with these first.
Beware of the professor. I've heard he's a professional. Ended 17 lives.
All right.
Sorry. I know you fought bandits and mages before. Remember your potions. Beware. All right. Sorry.
To be honest,
No, but I hear the old man killed one sometime
No.
back.
What can we do?
I've wanted lobster soup for a while.
That is one huge mantis, though.
Mantis, lobster, same difference. I'm making soup.
Ever fought a frightener?
No, but I hear the old man
God.
killed one sometime back.
I know characters repeat themselves a lot in games, but not normally this quickly.
Mantis, lobster, same difference. I'm making soup. Get it done quickly and you may be back in time for the frightener.
Will do. What did Vesemir mean
Vesemir.
about me and sorcerers?
You killed a few in your time. Sorceresses are a separate matter. You have a weakness for them, and it's mutual. Marigold cried when she told us of your disappearance. She's not all bad, though too smart for her own good sometimes. We'll talk when things calm down. Drink your Thunderbolt potion and explore the keep.
So there with the ball lightning. That honestly wasn't like that in the first time. I think I just interrupted her animation, like she was like doing an attack or something. Like I seriously don't remember that at all. It's a glitch of some
What
sort.
do these potions do?
Thunderbolt is a combat potion. Your body will tense up. Adrenaline will course.
Any side effects?
Makes it tough to focus on defense. And a hangover. Swallow is a healing potion.
Thanks.
Yeah, there you go. There's an explanation. Got distracted by Facebook for a second there. I had to send a message. So there's Swallow, which increases vitality regeneration. Don't need that now, but this is useful. And it will last for how long? Basically, effects go up here. This lasts for 8 hours. Alright. 8 hours of in-game time. Damage increased by 100%, but dodging and parrying efficiency is reduced by 50. When they say efficiency, I kind of get confused. So, man, it's going to be harder to dodge and parry, basically.
Ready, Geralt?
Mm-hmm. Is this your first real fight?
No, but I've never killed a man.
Stay close.
Okay. In we go. I wonder what his first real fight was.
I've heard all of Dandelion's ballads about you.
Christ.
Lambert tells me I'll never be as fast as a real Witcher. But I managed to hit him during training today.
You beat Lambert?
Yeah, we were fencing on the floor pegs when that strange storm came. Lambert looked away, I did a pirouette, hit him right in the gut. He didn't fall, and then he beat me.
You'll make a good swordsman yet.
I know. Every time Lambert beats me, he says I have potential.
Wait, Lambert. Okay, he's the asshole one. Alright. Maybe he's saying Leo won't be as fast as a real Witcher, or a full Witcher. It's probably because, oh, actually I remember why. I'm not sure if they go into it in the game, but basically the Witcher, the people who made the Witchers, the Witchers aren't a natural thing. They are a mutant made by sorcerers, or dark mages. Let's go with dark mages. There's something. There's some caster of some type. They were made via magical mutations. Like in this, they know of DNA and whatnot due to magic. If memory serves. It's been a while since I've touched anything to do with Witchers, Witcher stuff. But yeah, the Witchers are made via mutation. So the how do I explain it? My mind is just kind of frazzled. There's a ton of heat right now. It's quite warm right now, so my mind's elsewhere, thinking like I really want to turn on the fan, but it might be too loud. But yeah, basically, Witchers are made via mutation. They can't, and without a mage do it, they can't. More can't be made. There used to be quite a lot of there used to be a fair few Witchers, and there used to be some mages working here. Oh yes, they do go into this, but they go into it in like a moment. I'll go into it now. The place gets stormed by a few peasants whipped up by mages into a hate. You know, their propaganda is spread out. We get to see one propaganda posters in a bit, but the basically the Kaer Morhen is attacked. Vesemir only survives because he was trapped under the bodies of the fallen. I don't think he went to hide. I think he fell during fighting or something and managed to survive that way. Others only survived because they're out in the field. I don't know if Geralt was around at the time or when he turned up. Well, he must have been turned up because he had mutations done. Vesemir was like the only survivor of the keep attack. I think. I don't remember the exact details. But yeah, basically, they need a mage to facilitate the full mutation, and they don't have that. So, Leo couldn't become a full Witcher because of that. Still, he could end up being pretty deadly, despite that. Witcher training is pretty intense. Here, folks, I just need to stop for a moment. I'll be right back. Hello, folks, and I'm back. Recording locally. Though I won't be recording for much longer. I'm actually going to wrap up here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record more. And that's actually nice artwork. But until then, folks, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you again soon. Until then, adios.